Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your favorite rapper, Billy or B Sizzle, whichever you prefer. And today we're going to be checking out The Worst Thing That's Ever Happened to Me by JaidenAnimations. This is actually the first Jaiden video that I watched when I became a fan of her channel. Um, this is a really good video as well. I think it's kind of funny in some cases, but I do think it's also really serious on how this was one of the terrible things that has happened to her. If you guys like these kind of videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. I will leave a link to this video in the description. And without further ado, also subscribe to Jaiden. And without further ado, let's begin.
So imagine this. It's Christmas Eve. You're getting ready for bed and everything is prepared for the perfect Christmas morning. Chestnuts are roasting on an open fire. The cookies are out. The house is silent.
Hey yo, why is it silent? Why is it quiet?
Calm. Everyone has the standard things on their Christmas list. Puppies, Nintendo Switches, for father to finally find milk. But yours is different. All your life you've loved and have been fascinated by insects. You were teased in school for catching ladybugs in the bushes, ostracized from everyone for gleefully watching the grasshoppers. You've spent years trying to repress your love for bugs, but you're finally embracing it. This year is different. You're going to ask Santa for the one thing that brings you joy in life. Ants.
Cool. That's actually really cool. Also, very serious message. This video does, talk about how Jaiden had hives. If you have hives, please go see a doctor immediately. I'm also gonna go ahead and find out why the sound is so low. Give me a second, everyone. Please, bear with me. Okay, everyone, I'm back, and I found the problem. My system volume was at 13 for Google Chrome. So, now that I have that fixed, let's go ahead and go back into this.
You tuck yourself into bed, awaiting the early morning to see if your wish comes true. And as you're thinking about parenting your future ants, your eyelids feel heavy as you drift off to sleep. You don't know how many hours have passed, but you're suddenly awakened by a strange sensation. Your body is burning, flaring up, itching everywhere. The worst itching you've ever experienced in your life. What's happening? Is it a Christmas miracle? Did you finally receive the ants you were desperately hoping for?
That would be cool.
Your skin is getting more and more itchy by the second. You're in the most discomfort you've ever felt, and you feel like you're gonna cry from pain.
Ooh.
No doubt about it. Ants. All over. You rip open the sheets to find... Oh, it's not a whole colony of ants attacking you. It's hives.
I feel like the, I feel like the storytelling for this went a little bit, I think this opening segment dragged on for too long. Like, it took up a minute and a half of the video, so, like, I mean, it's... Sorry, Sorry. I feel like that this part of the video has dragged on for too long, because it took out a minute and a half of the video, eliminated all that part, so... Let's go ahead and get back into it, though. I really like this video.
Hello, thank you for calling Gigo!
Dang it. It was an advertisement. I know that you guys hate those. So let's go ahead back into it once more.
So back to me. I've never had hives until last December, and it was the worst thing that's ever physically happened to me. Around the night of the 21st, I was relaxing and playing video games on my couch. Ari was on me because it's snuggly and nice, but about an hour or so in, I started feeling itchy around my neck and shoulders where he'd been sitting. I didn't think much of it, but when I was getting ready for bed, I realized the area that was itchy was actually kind of red. On paper, that seems a bit like, that's not really normal, but...
Sometimes when you scratch yourself anywhere, you leave a little bit of redness on you. Like if you scratched really hard, you must have left at least a little bit of red in your skin because you scratched yourself.
But you scratch yourself all the time and get a bit red.
Exactly.
I just thought, Ari's nails are probably a bit too long and irritated my skin. I'll have to cut them tomorrow. And left it at that. 4 a.m., I'm woken up by more itchy. I itched it, and it got double itchy. Well, that doesn't seem right. I went to the bathroom to see what was up, and the area that was irritated before was even more red, and maybe a bit bigger this time. I can't remember. It was 4 a.m. I was like, that's not great.
It's not.
And then went back to bed. I mean, there wasn't anything I could do about it. I didn't have any anti-itch cream or anything. All I've got is an expired bottle of mini ibuprofens and a dried out cleaning wipe. The next morning, after a bad night's sleep, I got out of bed, and whoop, it spread to my back. Yep, this is not good. Did I do anything about it?
No.
Nope. I was like, well, I sure hope this cures itself somehow. I'm gonna go to work now. But after like an hour of sweating from discomfort and getting nothing done, I decided, yeah, I should probably go to urgent care. So I went to urgent care.
Best choice. Yeah, it's a really good choice to visit a doctor if you have something serious going on, like hives or serious itching that you can't get rid of. Really helpful to go see a medical professional and see if they can, like, eliminate anything that can be, like, serious, and hopefully something that's less, like, something that's, like, not as bad but still bad.
Have you eaten anything new or that you're allergic to?
Oh.
No. Have you taken any medication that's new or you're allergic to?
No.
No. Have you been bitten by any bugs you might be allergic to?
No.
No. Looks like dermatitis.
Thank God it wasn't cancer, guys. Oh, jeez. Thank God it wasn't cancer, because that would be terrible. I hate cancer. It's one of the most worst diseases out there. There's no cure for it yet, but there are people who have claimed that they found the cure for it and just don't want to share it with the public because they know that they would be making all kinds of money off of the treatment. But there are actually everywhere is the cure for everywhere has the cure for cancer, but they just don't want to release it to the public because they'd be making they'd be making way too much money. I want to say this: you can never have too much money. Let's make that a quote from me, everyone. You can never have too much money. Be Sizzle 2024.
So I got a dermatitis diagnosis, picked up the pills and lotion he prescribed me, and by the time I got home, I was so itchy it started to feel like actual pain. I ran into my room and immediately took the medication and started hoping I would feel better soon. All I could do was lay on my bed and do nothing because every time I moved or touched something, it would send shocks of pain and irritation down my body. And I preferred not to have that. I decided to call my friend to tell them what was happening to keep my mind off everything and use them for moral support because I was going crazy. After maybe an hour, I was like, actually, I think I feel absolutely worse.
Why did your eyes go from normal to suddenly like that? That's kind of terrifying. This might be the thumbnail, then again it might not. It might be something else, but we'll see. We will see. We will indeed see. That's terrifying, though. So I'm not gonna give you guys a jump scare in your notification bar and just let you see this when you go ahead to watch the video. I'm not gonna do you guys like that. I'm mean sometimes, but I'm not that mean. So don't worry, guys. I'm not mean like that.
Everywhere I put the lotion was even more red.
I got a notification from Steak. Not right now, Steak. Not right now, Steak. I know you're in partnership with Pat God, but not right now, okay? I'm doing a different YouTuber today.
And itchy. It was spreading to my legs and hands, and I felt like I provoked the devil. This must be the karma for swearing that one time.
Look at the face. Look at the face. The face is hilarious. That is an icon. That's an iconic face. Alright, chill.
I told my friend, I'm in so much pain and discomfort, I can't think straight, and I've been sitting on the floor not being able to move for 30 minutes. What should I do? Go to the hospital? You think so?
Yes, go to the hospital.
I don't know. Maybe if I just wait a bit more.
Go to the hospital.
Okay. I arrived at the hospital and hobbled in the best I could because the feeling of my shoes and clothes rubbing against my skin made me want to cry. They were really busy, so I had to sit on a bench in a hallway for about an hour. I was finally taken to a bed, given a shot along with a mystery pill, and about 40 minutes later, I felt better. But they kept me there for 4 more hours just to be safe. By the time I got home, I was sighing with relief. It felt so good to not be in total body pain and wanting to claw my skin off. I'd forgotten that feeling. The hospital gave me a new prescription because they were like, pretty sure you have hives, not dermatitis.
That's good. I mean, hives is something that you can get rid of relatively easy. Like, it usually happens when you have like allergic reactions or like all kinds of like it usually happens when you have an allergic reaction, so all you would need to do is just take an injectable medication. So all you do is just inject it into your blood into you, and it will flow to your bloodstream and immune system to fight what's going on.
But I didn't get it filled because it was late and I figured I could just get the new medication tomorrow since I was feeling alright. The good thing was I was feeling better and had the right diagnosis. But the scary thing that got me worried was this all started when Ari was on me. The flare-up started in the exact area he was sitting on the other night, so if I hadn't eaten or done anything different from my usual day-to-day life, could that mean I developed a really bad allergic reaction to him?
Hope not.
So that terrified me a bit. Anyways, I had plans to see my family for Christmas and was worried that I'd have to miss my flight because of this, but things seemed all good now. 1 a.m., woke up, itchy. It was back, and ready to absolutely just kick my teeth in. I wasn't freed from this hive's curse. I'd only escaped its grasp for a few hours. It wasn't at its worst yet, but I knew it wouldn't take long to get there, so I raced to the nearest 24-hour pharmacy to pick up my new prescription, took it, and then just got an Uber to the airport because I couldn't sleep. Early flight? Not really. I'm just getting there early. Well, it's always good to be early for flights. When is it? 3 p.m.
It's 2 in the morning. Yeah, you have a 13-hour wait there.
Hey, you!
Another one. Sorry guys, I don't know why I randomly get an advertisement. I know that you guys hate those, so that's why I skip them. Anyway, let's get back to the video.
3 p.m.
A 13-hour wait.
I tried to get a bit of sleep in the airport, but it didn't work. The good thing was that the prescription was doing a relatively good job at keeping back the hives. I could still feel the itchy, but it was like muffled, if that makes sense. I got on my flight no problems and landed in Arizona to my very calm parents who were like, hives? Oh, are you okay? How'd you get hives? Are you okay? The hives had been manageable the whole day until I was getting ready to go to bed and they started flaring up again. This time worse than ever.
It's all over her. It's on her neck, her hands, her arms. Things like this are super serious and doesn't take long to get worse.
I thought I'd experienced pain before, but the hives were mocking me. The previous ones were teasers. This time they were dishing up the main course. Everything was put into mega gear, served up on the grill of Gordon Ramsay himself.
Gordon Ramsay is one of the most popular chefs in the world. And he's probably one of the best chefs in the world.
See if you like this, bitch! Ah! Off to the hospital we went, 12 o'clock at night. We arrived at a normal hospital first, and by the time we arrived, I could barely walk. I was in so much pain and agony. I shuffled in, hunched over like I was 95 years old and about to just fall over and turn to dust immediately. Also, I was actually crying at this
Good thing that it didn't happen.
point. No, oh, I'm gonna cry, this hurts, boo-hoo. Nah, this time was like, yeah, time to cry now. I wasn't having a good time. We sat there for maybe 40 minutes and no one was helping us, so my dad asked how long they estimated the wait would be, to which they said an hour.
What? What? Not right now, Rune Jerry, I'm busy. But, anyway, Paraguay, as I was saying, pointer out of view, yeah, okay. What? I mean, I understand hospitals can be busy at some points, but why would you have them wait for so long? I know that hospitals can tend to get really busy, but why this long? Why? Just straight up, why?
So we were like,
Good choice.
My dad decided to take me to a local urgent care because they've got a family friend who works there. It was more familiar, and also probably less busy. We arrived and had a bit of a wait, but I was finally admitted into a room. The doctor walked in and was like, "Yep, looks like hives," and stuck me with an EpiPen.
That's what I was referring to before. EpiPens are injectable. They're needles with injectable medicine that you can inject into your body, and it will flow into your bloodstream to your immune system to fight what's going on within your body. Because if you have anything going on with you, it's most likely going to be inside of your body. And the medicine and anything else will fight the infection head on, because anything that you catch, it attacks your immune system, and it can possibly even be lethal. So I would definitely always suggest that you have a kind of medicine where you would be able to, like, have something nearby to help you whenever you need it immediately. For example, my grandma has asthma, so she takes an inhaler every now and then. She has to keep that inhaler around her in case she can't breathe or is having an asthma attack. So this is one of the things that I was referring to before. EpiPens are really handy to keep around.
I'm lucky enough to not have any really bad allergies like peanuts or something. I know a good amount of people who are like, lol, if I sniff the smallest dust fragment of a peanut, my body will just give up on me. So they have an EpiPen on them at all times.
That's
I'm
exactly what
allergic to
I just
cats, but
said.
they just make me sneeze, so I've never experienced the magic of an EpiPen before. And my god, that thing was like...
Hang on. Wait 1 second. Let's go back a little bit more. Hang on. Let's go ahead and go back to what she said before.
Or something. I know a good amount of people who are like, lol, if I sniff the smallest dust fragment of a peanut, my body will just give up on me. So they have an EpiPen on them at all times.
Okay, so peanuts are a really common allergy. They occur in most people, but there are a very good amount of people as well who don't have a peanut allergy. Peanuts being allergic to peanuts is pretty common, and it's also common to be allergic to a couple of fruits in here and there. Like, I used to be allergic to blueberries, and my dad is allergic to strawberries. So, like, it's really common to have any kind of allergy, and it's also common to have, like, allergic reactions if you get near it. Like, if you come in with if you come in direct contact with it, it's normal that you'll have a reaction.
I'm allergic to cats, but they just make me sneeze.
Okay, let's go ahead and put a W in the comments for the kitty cat. I really love cats. In case you guys don't know, I have 2 cats, and I absolutely love cats.
So I've never experienced the magic of an EpiPen before. And my God, that thing was like Jesus just being injected straight into my blood.
Hello, Son of our Heavenly Father. The Bible says, if you know me, you know my Father. And he's right, because they are basically the same person. Because they are a team. They are a team. And Jesus is the Father of God.
Within seconds, my body started feeling better, and all of my hives cleared up immediately. If you've never almost died from an allergic reaction, I totally hope you have one, just so you can experience the magic of an EpiPen.
What?
I mean, I hope you never almost die, but I'm just saying, if you do... Anyway, problem solved.
So, the thing is, there are some times where you either you go to a doctor or you have an EpiPen on you whenever you have an allergic reaction. So that's always a handy thing to have on you.
Doctor didn't really say anything else. He kind of just gave me the EpiPen and sent me on my way when he saw I was doing better, which, fair enough. I went to bed in relief. Finally, it was all over. I can have a nice Christmas after all with my family and live on in peace. 8 a.m. Woke up. Hives all over. This time, I wanted to just close my eyes again and perish. Oh, this was the worst it had ever been. I didn't even know it was possible to experience this level of itchy combined with unbearable pain. I was in awe.
Hey! I keep on getting interrupted by advertisements. Stop advertising stuff to me!
Absolutely torturous this pain is right now, and I haven't even been stabbed. The day before, when I said it was in Mega Gear and the main course, I was kidding. This was one of those meals where they give you the appetizers and the main course, but surprise, the dessert is a knuckle sandwich.
Sorry, I was yawning. But, yeah, hilarious.
All the hives in the world were like, this one! Let's get this one! I was covered in bumps and red. My mom looked at me right before we were about to go to urgent care, and her face was like...
I actually see that face all over Discord. And you guys, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to everyone who posts this in my Discord. That makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like that.
I don't think there's any words that could describe how absolutely abhorrent and atrocious I felt. The itchiness was so extreme, it felt like needles all over. Every time something just grazed my skin, it felt like, yep, it's time to die. See y'all later. Arrived at urgent care, couldn't move, looked like a boiled, diseased shrimp. This time we got Dr. Cruz, our family friend I mentioned earlier. He's super nice and caring, and an amazing doctor to go along with it. First of all, I got another EpiPen. Yay! And then he prescribed me like 4 new medications, none of which I remember the names of, but one of them was steroids. I can never say I've been on steroids before.
Let's go ahead and get rid of this SML notification. I'm never reacting to SML again, but... Oh, come on. 2 notifications in a row. Stop it. Stop. I'm never, and I mean I am never reacting to SML ever again. I could have gotten a community guidelines warning because of that. But let's go ahead and keep going.
So yeah, I can probably beat you all in football now.
Wrong kind of steroids. Yeah, I was about to say, does that mean you're stronger than everyone else here?
I'll cut the fat and just say the medications Dr. Cruz prescribed me were it. They were the ones that blocked the hives and helped me recover. I've been freed for the first time in 3 days, and they never came back after that. I took some blood tests, and turns out I didn't test positive in any allergic reactions they looked for. I was able to come home, and Ari didn't make me flare up, so I wasn't allergic to him. That was a huge relief. I had to seriously consider if I would have to get rid of Ari if he was the one giving me hives, because I just couldn't live with hives that extreme. But it wasn't, so we're good. The only thing we could conclude was it was just caused by a huge buildup.
I mean, as an animator, you have to go to several conventions in order to show off your skills and improve your audience.
Of stress. I'd been really busy and burnt
VidCon
out
London,
from a bunch
VidCon
of
United
conventions
States,
and
VidCon
traveling up
Australia,
until that
Summer in
point,
the City,
so they said,
Scribble Showdown.
yeah, stress combined with an immune system glitch is probably what caused it. We don't know what else it could be. And we're like, alright. And I haven't had hives since. So moral of the story is, take breaks before your immune system turns on you. Because let me tell you, your immune system does not hold back. Just wanted to make this clear. I'm all good now. This happened back in December, and I've been fine ever since, so don't worry. I've been doing well in terms of convention burnout as well, mainly because I haven't gone to any because they're all canceled, but hey, it works. But yeah, in the future, I think I'm gonna have to stop going to some conventions just because it's getting more and more hard to handle them. I enjoy being able to see and meet you guys in person, but yeah, it's getting really hard for me because there are a lot to handle for me mentally.
The video ends at 12:17, but this video is already 26 minutes long. I wish I could go to a convention that Jaiden and all the other animators go to, like James. Steak went to VidCon once, if I remember correctly. Unfortunately, it's really far, so I wouldn't be able to get there because I have 0 modes of transportation over to California. And you guys know I'm all the way on the other side of the country in Virginia. So, yeah. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the post notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe to Jaiden. I will leave a link to this video in the description. Subscribe to my main channel where I have music and animations up there. Do you want me to go ahead and release Doki Doki Apocalypse Part 7 right now? Go ahead and leave a comment if you want me to make it right now, if you want me to release it right now, or if you want me to finish the other parts first and then release it along with the other 2 parts. So, thank you all for watching, and as always, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.